Hi, welcome back to ProAV. We're at IBC 2016 in Amsterdam, and I'm joined once again by Paul at Canon Europe. So what are we looking at here?
This is the new XC15 that we also announced last week, and this is, if you like, an evolution of the XC10, which is already getting itself a good reputation as a nice little high-quality camera for independent use, for journalism, even down to enthusiasts for filmmaking. And what we've done on this is we've sort of tuned it to more of a professional specification. So we've taken off MP4 as a recording option, but we've replaced that with a 24p recording option. We've also added a few different picture styles as well. Again, it allows us to more easily integrate the footage from this as maybe the B or C camera to C300 Mark II and the new C700. So the footage is easily matched with that.
Yes. I mean, there's been some confusion about that point because we say that there's new gamma things. Yeah. They're actually called the same things. It's still C-Log 2, it's still wide dynamic range and stuff like that, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, to an extent, yes. But I mean, you also have picture styles.
Yes.
So anybody that's used a DSLR will be familiar with the interface because they're very much picture styles. And then you'll be able to ascertain from the documentation which one of the Cinema EOS cameras that colour space equates to. But it does still have Canon log, not log 2 on this.
But I believe, is it tuned more to match the C300 and stuff like that? Is that the idea?
If you shoot it in Canon log as the original Canon log, then they will be fairly similar in appearance anyway, so they should take the same kind of grading to bring them up to the look that you want. We've also added on this the ability to set shutter angle, not just shutter speed.
Okay, that's great. Yep.
And of course the most significant one, and again this is really very much done from feedback from customers, is the ability to have an XLR microphone input. So what we have here is the MA400. This is the optional accessory for the C300 Mark II, but comes in the box with the XC15, and it'll allow you two inputs, as well as the ability to control everything you'd want to, be it line, mic or 48 volt phantom. And again, very much a feedback generated development. It uses the same cable as the C300 Mark II, and then just gives you that ability to have the microphone mounted.
Something I quite liked about your design was this cable clip at the back, because on the C300 I like to mount this accessory on that back hot shoe, and I thought, well, what are they going to do with it with the C15? Yeah. And that's quite a nice touch.
I mean, what we've done as well, I mean, is in sort of physical changes, obviously you have a connection here. We've actually replaced the hot shoe of the XC10 with a cold shoe, which is a little bit bigger, to more easily take standard sort of video accessories.
Fantastic, because of course this doesn't need the communication through that, because it's got the cable.
Exactly.
So who do you see using this camera?
Again, I think this is more into the independent filmmakers, broadcasters. I mean, image quality wise, it would be good enough for broadcast use. It has been tested, the XC10 has been tested. It couldn't be in the tiered list of cameras for EBU because no XLR input. So and journalism as well.
It might be able to get into that.
Might well be able to help get into that. And again, should it be approved, then we would make sure that was well known.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay, anything else we want to talk about with this?
No, I think that's pretty much it. I think people will find that it's got the improvements in the autofocus as well that we introduced with the firmware. That's already integrated, and just an all-round camera, just as good an image quality as the XC10, but with those extra little tweaks for slightly different.
It's quick, fast and convenient camera.
Absolutely.
It's nice.
And an integrated codec, the same as the internal recording for 300 Mark II and C700.
I believe it's XF AVC.
XF AVC.
300 megabits a second?
300 on this one, yeah. I mean, this is the sort of the baby, if you like. C300 Mark II can also do 305. C700 actually is 810.
So a bit better. But you'd expect the C700 to have a bit more capability.
A little bit more processing power required. They're all in all part of a whole family of cameras that allow every level and every stage of a production to use a Canon product.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much.